Okay, hi. I don't really want to ramble. It is actually considered Saturday. It's 1:58. I just got home. My cat was here, as you saw. He loves to chew through cords. He just chewed through phone cord, the charger cord, but it didn't work anyway. But I mean, just 1 second, one bite was all he needed. And I can't stand it. But anyway, I wanted to post very quickly about my wonderful night I had. And I'm actually not going to get a copyright violation because everything is off. There is a wonderful show on PBS, and I don't have the name of it, but it just says, I know it's a ballet. It's great performances. Okay, let me see if it's going to come up. Think about Greek. It's an opera based on a Greek myth, but it doesn't say what the name of it is. From Lyric Opera of Chicago, reimagined Christopher Willibald Gluck's enduring popular opera based on the famous Greek myth. So I don't know. But anyway, so I slept. I just slept through. I'm trying to remember what I even did in the day. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Oh my gosh. It's hard to believe. It's been such a packed day. I took the dog out early. We went outside in the parking lot. We talked to his lady. Then I took him to the dog park. And to my surprise, there was a car there and there's a lady getting out. And I saw when she took her dog out, there was someone in the back of the car. And they were not infant. I could say teen, maybe, but I couldn't see because they had tinted windows. But they were clapping like this. And that indicated to me that they had some sort of disability, which I was right. They did. Because the woman got out first, then I got out with my dog. I was shocked that she took her dog to the park, but she kept saying to him, I forget his name, but she kept saying like, Willie, Willie, go pee, Willie, go pee. He didn't pee at home. He didn't pee at home. Pee, pee, pee. I'm like, oh my gosh. But she's very sweet, very sweet. I said, you live around here? She's like, no, I'm 19 miles away and I got to get home to the babysitter and I hope the babysitter's not late and I got to go to my daughter's school and blah, 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 blah. And the whole time, Willie pee, Willie pee. So my dog was there and they, sniffed for a minute and then they each went on their own way. And my dog was so cute. A couple of times he would run really fast. And I said, you're so fast. And she said, yeah, he is fast. And I said, he could run faster if he weren't wearing his coat. So we had a little chat. She seemed familiar to me. It's interesting. She was my height, maybe, and small. Like I used to be that small. So, and they looked like Uggs. They probably were Uggs, like an updated Uggs. So, and then she was saying she had to go back and forth. We had a nice chat. I said how there should be, a dog daycare around here. She was saying, yeah, they have one in the pet store, but she said it's not that great. It's just a room. So she wished me like a happy weekend, which was nice. And then from there, I came back here and oh, I went to McDonald's and I ordered my standard hash brown and sausage. And the lady asked me at the window, she's like, did you get the hotcakes? I'm like, no. So when I got to the window, the guy was so sweet and asked for more pepper and he gave it to me. And when I pulled to the side, guess what I had? Hotcakes. I had sausage. I just ate it. I didn't even go back. They couldn't have given it to the people anyway because, how when they get food wrong, I think they just have to throw it out. So anyway, whatever. So those poor people because it already took a long time to order and, longer than usual. So from there, I came back here and I'm trying to remember what I did. I think I did a little bit in here, but I definitely know I took a nap and I got up and it was weird. It was like maybe 8, just like 8 or 7, which was weird. What was weird about it is because I was thinking, oh, I slept through the night, whatever. But I got up and I decided because I knew at the gym where I go, They close on Friday at 10. Usually they're open at 11, but on the stupid weekends they close earlier. So I decided to go because my guys all go late. So I saw the other guys were there. My Muslim guys were there, but I didn't get there in time to get in same time they were. So then, um, this was really cute. There was a lady there with her 12-year-old son because I asked him when they went by, in the pool. I'm like, "How old are you?" And he said 12. I'm like, "Oh, that's nice." It was really sweet. I thought it was sweet to see, a mother with her son, and he was enjoying the pool, and that was nice. And I asked him if he had swimming lessons, and he said no, he just used that floating thing, so that was good. And then she went in the hot tub, and he was there. And then my guy came, and it was funny because he was looked over at the pool, but we didn't kind of acknowledge each other. And but it's funny when I saw him, I did a beeline. I swam that lap so fast, got out and got in the whirlpool with him. So it was sweet when I went over there. He said, "I wasn't sure that was you," and I said, "Yeah, you'd never seen me swim before because I was actually swimming, which I don't usually do." So we just had a nice chat, and I even said, "I heard you had a heart attack." I said, "So you had a heart attack?" And he's like, "Yeah." He said it was only 25% blocked, so they're just going to do medicine. And I thought, okay. He's like, "That's good." And I told him about my blood pressure. My blood pressure was, I think, is like 100, no, 150 over 100. And I said, "Well, I was coughing." And he said, "Yeah, that'll bring it up." And it did. So I told him about my car, how it's messed up. I think I need a new exhaust system. And it was so cute because at the end, I don't want to rush to the end, but at the end, he was standing there talking to me and he was saying, because I was telling him I'd been tired all the time. And he's like, "Yeah, you better drive with that window open." And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah." So, um, asking about his mother, he said she'd been calling him. And we stayed till like about 15 minutes till they closed. There was another guy and a girl, and they were sweet. We were just talking, and then at the end, he was telling me how she had to come from the city where I live. She worked there, and I asked had they been to the new because there's a new YMCA here, and they said no. But I said this place is better because the water's hot in their whirlpool. The water in their therapy pool is very warm, but this is kind of crazy too, because I think when the guy measured, he said it was like, oh, what was it? I don't know. Maybe 89. I don't know. Whatever. But he was saying that there's something with the air because the air was cool. It felt like the air conditioning was on. Like I couldn't even get out of the whirlpool because I got cold. So this place, I think they keep it at, or they try to keep it at 102, which, really helps your muscles. But it was just sweet. And he was at the other side and he came over, next to me so we could be closer to talk. And then, we left. And it was funny because when he was walking out, I was behind him a bit, maybe 10 feet. So he turns and he sees me and then he slows down. So I catch up and he opened the doors for me, which was nice. And it was funny. He said something like, "You're quick." And I'm like, yeah. I was quicker that day than usually. Like when I wait until the end, then I'm quicker to get dressed. And like I say, the couple was really sweet, really nice. I love that. I love when people are just down to earth and sweet. And I know I'm talking really fast because I'm trying to hurry up and get it all. So from there, oh, the best part was we were outside and he was talking about his friend. He said, I don't know anybody's names. I know his name. Let's say his friend's Chuck. I don't remember his friend's name. He's like, "Chuck really got out of here." I'm like, "Yeah, he's fast." And then he said, yeah, he said, "Yeah, my mom's calling me again." He said he hadn't been home yet because he works. So um, he said, "When are you going to come again?" Which, oops. Merritt's DNA is on the steering wheel and oh my gosh, I got to pause. Family vehicle found abandoned near the oh my gosh, I'm pausing. Okay. So that was my indication. And then was perfect because he and I could have exchanged numbers, but we'll do it again. I'll do it again. I'll do it again. I'll see him again. But it was just so sweet because he was talking, and I don't know why. It's so weird. For me, it's so bizarre because, like, when you want something and it's like right in front of you, and and I'm like, oh, okay, you know, which I should have just said, hey, here's my digits, just written it down on a piece of paper, given it to him. That's what I did for my last boyfriend. I had, just written it down and there. Then that's up to him. I mean, if he doesn't want to call me, if he doesn't, whatever, whatever, whatever. And it's not like when you say, do you like me? Because every time I do that, they're like, no. So after that, I decided to go to the local watering hole. Had a great time. Had one shot of amaretto and a Coke, and it tore me up. I had to have water. It brought up my heartburn. So I think that's telling me quit drinking caffeine and don't drink alcohol. And also I hadn't really eaten today much, so that's part of it. This one guy, it's cute. He has these little dancers that are just crazy, crazy original. And I finally told him, I'm like, you look like my ex-husband. So the whole night, he was like around me and stuff. It was pretty funny. He said, it's good looking, huh? And they're from the same country, which was neat. He's from the South, though. It's interesting how they do that. There's a definite differentiation between whether they're North or South. Okay, because my guy's North. And he said he's a dance teacher, which I thought was really interesting. But I'm like, what kind of dance? Because the stuff he did was very interesting, stuff I hadn't really seen before. And I hadn't seen him do any like salsa or anything. And he said all kinds. He said he does it on the beat. And I'm like, okay. But the jukebox was playing. I got to play some songs. But my damn last songs that I put in, right when it came up, he shut the machine off. I'm like, God darn it. You know, that really gets me. I fed that machine a lot of money. So, um, it was the typical crowd. They were very young, some older, very young. And this is very interesting. This one girl, um, she had perfect lipstick and makeup, which for that town, it's a bit unusual. Like with the younger people, it's so weird because I could see myself totally in her, in that she had, shoes or little boots, were, trendy, I guess. They're very narrow. So I didn't say then, because once they said her name, I'm like, oh, because that was my ex neighbor. She'd been to college. It's hard to believe. So when I was in the restroom, she came in and we were like close. And that's when I said, I used to be your neighbor 100 years ago. And she was thinking, and then she knew because obviously I'm like the only Black person on the street and direct neighbor. So I said, how's school? She said, she graduated in May. And I'm like, oh, global studies. And from when I was there, when I remember that she had just gone off to college and she went to Ohio State, I think. I think. So it was just very interesting. It's interesting to watch her because I was also thinking, damn, is she old enough? But of course, if she was in college, but now she's finished with college. Let me see. Oh, definitely. This is stupid. Of course, she had to be 21 to be drinking because she was drinking. And it was really sweet because, well, outside before I like remembered myself to her, she was like all over me, but like not in a good way. And I like, standing here and like touching. And I'm like, I don't like that. But I didn't say anything. I think sometimes people do it because they're unaware. And I think sometimes they do it because they're drunk. And some people do it because they want to do it. Some people do it because they don't know that they're like touching. So anyway, after a little conversation, it was kind of cute because I had left my beer, which this is neat too, because someone had finished their beer and they put it on the bar and then they just like disappeared. And I'm like, ooh, because there's like this much left. I'm like, alcohol's expensive. So I took it. And I put it in a glass and I put it on the floor in the bathroom. So then when she came in, her friends were like, I'm like, my beer. And her friend's like, is there a beer in there? So anyway, she brought it out when she came out. So whatever. But um I think like at other places, like you're not allowed to have your drink in the rest. I don't know. I think you're not allowed to have your drink in the restroom or something, whatever. But there, everything's fine. So the good part, I was playing music, I was dancing a little. At the end, like with 15 minutes to go, this one guy that's always there, he started dancing. And this other lady, she's black, she came over. So we're like in the corner. Well, not the corner. We were in front of the door, but I called it the corner because it was the corner of the bar. So she was dancing. And she said she's from that town now too. So anyway, you know, so we had fun. But I guess my total fun was that I saw my guys, and then I also I guess talked to people. Oh, I almost forgot one thing. The one white girl she was talking to the one guy who's always there. He's a tall black guy. He I think it's funny too how like I've essentially known him all my life. If you've lived in that town all your life, you essentially know people like by sight and family and whatever. And he's older than me, but he perpetually, I think, looks like he could be in his, even I would say, 30s, younger, whatever. But he's older than me, and I'm getting to be as old as dirt. So anyway, this girl, white girl, she tells me very quickly her situation, which is crazy. Somehow we got on the topic, and I said something about she said something about guns, but I said something about hunting. I said, yeah, I'm not into hunting. That I said I'll shoot a man though. You know, this other guy the other night, he said, yeah, we'll shoot a crooked cop. Yeah. So this girl said that she just got out or something, whatever, because she got in trouble because her something about her ex and she had a BB gun and the police and whatever. I'm not going to say anything else about it, but yeah, we were just, vibing because I was saying just how I didn't understand when like the cops shoot somebody black in the back 16 times. They get off and we as black people don't do justice, an eye for an eye. We kill each other in the street, but when a cop kills one of us, we don't enact street justice. And I just wonder about that. And I'm in my whole religious sort of studies, the way that they are, the way that we should be is just, turn the other cheek all the time. And I'm like this, I've been quiet and mute my entire life. So I'm not really on the Martin Luther King train. I mean, I understand kind of like Malcolm X and Nat Turner. You come at me with a gun, I come at you with a gun. You come at me with a knife, I meet you with a knife. You know, you're not gonna just kill me in the street, and I'm gonna stand there and kiss your feet and say sorry. You know, I had told her too, like with the whole, the way things are, that I'm I'm here, and of course, integration, everybody's together, but then I can understand the separation, like wanting the separation, which is weird. There's also, we're getting, well, hopefully, I don't know, we're getting to the time, okay, the great layoff. And so how is it? Because I noticed this. You see the people in the whatever $100,000 cars, $50,000 cars, and you don't have money for a car. You're on a bike. When is the time going to come when the people who really don't have just decide that they're going to go to the people who do have? and take what they want or just assume what they have. That's what has happened to blacks in the past. So anyway, I post that, and I guess I'm gonna get some sleep. My little doggy is asleep. Oh, sure. He's in my bed. When can I get in my bed? Can I? And then it's hard to see. But so we'll see tomorrow. Um, I was gonna do Zumba. I don't know. Maybe I should just put my alarms off and see if so I said basically everything I'm gonna say. Oh, I also talked to oh my gosh, I forgot this too. I also forgot. I took Tic Tac and he had a puppuccino. I said mochaccino. He had a puppuccino, so that was good. And I had hot chocolate. And then after my hot chocolate, I put my cup down and uh, um he oh he picked it up, which is funny. He kept picking up the big cup. So anyway, this has been a long time, but it's been pretty full of chat. So whatever. And if you stop by, say hi, leave a message. See ya.